sexual, sexual, great,
What drives us does change on a regular basis. It certainly has changed from 18 years ago when we started this. So I just want to reach out there. I know that on my list of coming up on video and microphone today to share their story, I have Wendy, who's going to go first because she has to leave. Unfortunately, we are recording, so that's a good thing. I forgot to press that record button. But we do have the Facebook recording, which that works. I can just download that. Then I have Maureen, Will, going to advertise, yeah, you're going to have capture page, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. Your focus is building your list. Follow-up is all part of that. But you know what? You have no one to follow up with if you're not building your list. Barbara's having some challenges at Seeds. Hopefully we can get that Velcro. We're going to Velcro. Please see if we get some duct tape, Barbara. We're just going to duct tape you to your computer. Build your list. That's right, Connie. So you guys all need to repeat that after me. Yes, follow-up is important, but we break it down to the minimalistic thing that you need to be doing to grow your business, any business. And that is to build your list. Get them into your system. You can learn to follow up. Anybody can. You know, it's just a matter of getting them in there and then learning to follow. You're going to learn all those other things. You're going to learn to blog. You're going to learn to do all manner of things. Well, I don't think you're doing anything wrong, Barb. I am seeing you. Okay, so you're back in here, jumping in and out. You might want to turn the video off. Maybe your internet is not working. Oh, she keeps bumping in and out, so she's not seeing you. I guess I see building my list via marketing. Well, I mean, there's a lot of ways to build your list, Wendy. At the end of the day, I just want you to keep it simple, okay? Your focus, everything you're doing with your marketing is to build your list, okay? We do have to, turn my sound off on my phone. There we go. You do have to market to build your list. You do have to do all kinds of things to build your list. You're going to learn all those things, but at the end of the day, everything that you're doing here on the internet needs to be focused toward building that list. So if you want to build a huge business and now lifestyle, you need to feed people to a page where they're going to fill out their name and their email address so you can follow up with them. So whatever it takes and whatever else is going on. Over the years, Don and I have been here a long time. Over the years, we've been in many businesses, many programs. Our focus right now is now lifestyle, and that's not going to change. But I have no crystal ball. I can't see what's going to come to us in the future. We have lots of things that we promote online, lots of businesses we promote. And do you know how we're able to create multiple income streams? Because we build our list. We build a list, and then I learn to market to that list. I learn to follow up with that list. I learn to offer that list. Blah, 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 right? That's what it's about. You really need to understand at the basic level, everything you're doing, all your focus needs to be on building your list. We've been working with Joltarians since 2002. That's more than 15 years. And we are really excited about the Now Lifestyle opportunity. When it came to us, I have to say it didn't come to us it came to us at the absolute perfect time. And I just remember saying to myself, this is not another one. I really wasn't ready for another program, and yet I was. I took a step back, I took a breath, I put everything into gear, I listened to my own advice, I listened to my own story, and I thought, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? This is the best opportunity available anywhere online. Yes? It's the best one for me. And let me tell you why. Well, I'm going to tell you why when we get into our story, but part of it is because I can build this business here on the internet by building my list. I don't need to have lotions and potions that I'm selling. I don't need to convince people that this is a better health product for them. I'm looking for people who want to get in the best shape of their lives. Working out as little as you really need to. Trust me, guys, it's not a difficult thing to do. And making money while you do it. Joel has done a great job putting this system together. We're going to talk a bit about how you get fit and get paid, because that's what Now Lifestyle really is. It is a fitness program. The main focus of Now Lifestyle is the 7-minute workout. 7 minutes, 3 times a day. It's a 10-day cycle. You'll get in the best shape of your life. I'm going to show you guys. I mean, I don't know if you've been watching me. Do you see that definition? Look at that. And here's what's really key. All right, a little bit of testimonial here. I don't have that saggy skin I used to have. It. I have muscle definition. Okay, I almost finished my 6th cycle of Now Lifestyle. I feel fantastic. My back has muscles. My whole body is changing and reshaping. You guys are helping each other to text that. That's great. I'm kind of missing the text chat. I really want to get through this in another couple minutes so that we can get into our testimonials, because I know Wendy has to leave. The beauty of the Now Now Lifestyle is you get paid to introduce others to the system. Now, you go to your local gym, they don't really pay you every month to bring people to their gym. They might give you a referral fee, or 1 month free or something like that, but they're not paying you over and over and over again. The beauty of Now Lifestyle is that it also includes education through the Now Lifestyle University. If you go all in, you get access to that education that is really going to help the average person to be above average. Above average. Education, after all, really is the key to true success in business. Now let's talk about the Now Lifestyle pay plan. It's the simplest pay plan I've ever heard of. I'm going to make this is going to be the 30-second overview. You get paid 50% on everyone that you sponsor personally. There's no limit to how many people you can sponsor. You also earn a 50% referral bonus on anything that they earn. So if you sponsor Fred and Fred earns $1,000, you're going to earn $500. I think that's pretty cool, isn't it? If you go all in, the all-in commission is 40% and it's paid 10% up to level. So 60% of the all-in fee is paid out. And then there is the binary. And I like to say the binary is a bonus, and trust me guys, it gets to be a pretty nice bonus over time as you continue to build. How many of you are noticing a lot of growth in your downline under us? Because we're building one leg, and all of our activity comes in and grows under you, and each of you that are in that power line have to put your member there, so that's going to continue to grow. But as you grow, you're going to grow your other leg, your team is going to grow that leg. Our binary has exploded this way, and I know that many of you are starting to see that explosion this way in your downline. And so all you need to do is sponsor 2 resellers, 1 on each leg. It's required that you put one on your left leg and you put one on your right leg. Doesn't matter where you are in the binary. That is the requirement, 1 and 1. And then you need to sponsor 6 more resellers over the next 6 months. Now Joel makes it easy by offering you the ability to purchase guaranteed paid signups. And our teams are very fortunate because you guys are all taught how to follow up, and that makes the guaranteed paid signups really beneficial. At the end of the day, for every 2 people on your pay line, that's the line that you're building, and every 4 people on your power line, that's the line that's hopefully building with you. You may be building both, you and your team. So 2 and 4, you'll get paid upwards of $20. So it's based on the profits of the company. So each month it's a little different, but it is to a maximum of $20 per cycle. Very simple to do the math. $500 a month, I know to most people in the world would be a big change in their lives. And to make $500 a month base commission, right? This is your 50% commission. You need to have 20 resellers in your business. But let me tell you something. I'm seeing about a 20% upgrade, meaning that about 20% of my resellers are going all in. On these stats, with 20 people, that means that there would be 4 people. At $400 each, that's $1,600 that I carry on top of the residual income, on top of anything that they do. Because I would assume if you're going to join this business and go all in, you're also going to grow this business. Yes? It works, my friends. It works. Your income is unlimited, and all you need to do is do those 7-minute workouts because they do work. They work really, really well. And the changes happen very quickly, as you're going to hear from Wendy in just a moment. So, actually, you know what? I'm wondering, Wendy, why don't you come up now? Right, because Dawn and I are going to tell our story a bit, but why don't I have you come up now so that you can tell your story, because I know that you have to leave, all right? So that gives you time that you're not rushed to blabber and all of you. So without further ado, Wendy Dayton is we met a very short time ago, and she was looking to work with someone that, we're the same age, so that's kind of cool. And it is, I got to tell you guys, it's different working with someone you're in your own age bracket than working with someone who's 30, 40 years younger. It's a challenge because we don't have the same things going on. And so it's nice when you're working with someone that you have a lot of things in common, and Wendy and I do. So, Wendy, I really love that you're going to be first today. We're excited to hear your story and your why. So without further ado, when I release the Talk Now button, you just click it and come up, and hopefully everything's going to work 100%. So over to you, Wendy. I'm just going to give you a little bit of advice here. Down at the very bottom of the room, right beside the Talk Now button, there is the very bottom, there's two slider buttons. The very bottom one is for your microphone, and your microphone is quite low. So if we could just lift that up a little bit, I think we'll have good sound. And if you don't have video, that's okay. We really want to hear you today. So give that a go.
Okay, how's the volume now? Better or too hot? Okay, great. I'm Greetings from Denver, Colorado. I'm sorry that there doesn't seem to be a video on here. Might be where my camera's positioned, I don't know. Anyway, I did want to take a few minutes and simply share why I joined Now Lifestyle. And I do have a background in network marketing. I can't say that I've excelled at it, but I don't give up. I am not a quitter. And I know that it is possible to build an income where I have residual income. My biggest why for joining Now Lifestyle is my health. When I listen to Joel's videos talking about building muscle, diabetes, heart disease, all of that got my attention. I do have a background as a health coach, and so I know a lot of what he's talking about, but I do deal with insulin resistance and hypothyroidism. So one of the things that my functional medical doc wanted me to do was in high interval impact training, which our workouts are considered. And when I heard simply that I could add fiber and more protein, it really grabbed my attention. Like Janet showed in her muscles, that a lot of the times women our age, it falls down to the bottom, and when you wave, it keeps waving and waving and waving. Well, I don't want that as I grow older. And so I determined that this is for me. I would also like the freedom to travel, and I can do that with Now Lifestyle and beyond. So I have incorporated the videos into my timeline of how my progress is going with Now Lifestyle, and I'm pleased. Today I worked and I did my most favorite one, not quads. Some work there to do, but that's okay. It'll get there. So this will complete my workout for cycle 2, which it just amazes me how quickly the cycles go. And I am just really pleased with what I'm seeing so far. And I don't know if you know this or not, but a little tidbit I'd like to share with you is we can age younger. And I'm not being facetious when I say that. We have a physical age, but we also have a biological age. And the cleaner we are internally, the stronger we become through our workouts, we actually can grow younger biologically. Now, I use the Omron scale, and it does track all that through an algorithm, but I just find it amazing. I just turned 62 years young, but my body age is 60. Well, I would like that to be 50. So that is my goal and my target. So we're working on this, but I have to tell you, I don't like to exercise. Nada at all. Sometimes I feel so awful after doing a workout that it's why do it? I feel tired, I could lay down and go take a nap. Sometimes I have. What I'm finding with Now Lifestyle, working out 7 minutes a day, 3 days a week, I can do it. And if I can do it, you can do it. So I'm just going to encourage all of you that it's worth it, you're worth it, and we can grow both financially and physically together. And I think that's a good plan. I love our team. I think we have an amazing team, and we will grow and learn to know and love each other worldwide. Thanks for letting me share, and I'll turn it back to you, Janet.
Well, thank you so much, Wendy, and we'll have to get the video fixed because I would love to have you up here on video. That was really, really awesome and really inspiring, and I got the sound thing figured out. I do apologize. I missed some of it, but hopefully we can, do our magic to get that fixed so that everybody can hear your whole story. And hey, we'll just have you come back and do it again with video, right? But I gotta tell you guys, if you haven't seen her videos, she posts them in the Now Lifestyle main corporate group. We'll have to get you to start posting those in our Now Lifestyle group as well, Wendy, because they're phenomenal. And it really does inspire people to do it, because seriously, I mean, I watch her doing it. I'm thinking she's got really good form, and she's starting to use more resistance, and it's just fun to watch her because we can all do it, okay? I'm just like Wendy. I don't really like advertising. I love advertising. I don't really like exercising either. And I thought, well, if I'm going to promote Now Lifestyle, I need to at least try the 7-minute workout and see. And I mean, number one, it was so easy to do. Number two, well, the results speak for themselves, right? So thank you from the bottom of my heart, Wendy, for coming up and talking to our group. I really appreciate that you did that you were the first. So, hey, it's always good to be the first. So good for you. My husband bought me a new 8-pound weights today. Yeah. Ooh, bright orange. I love that. That's awesome. So I'm going to talk a little bit about our story and our why. Dawn's also going to come up and talk a bit about, what brought us here, how we're here. These are some pictures from over the years. You can see this one down here in the bottom of the left is from our wedding. That's one of my favorite pictures. It's just like, you just see the little shivers there. It just, we have a lot of fun. We really and truly do. And we are excited about where we're going with Now Lifestyle, and more importantly, where we're going with our team. You see, Dawn and I have been doing this since 1999, when we both had we call it the golden opportunity to do whatever we want. We both got the golden handshake from our job, and we're like, thank you. My daughter just experienced the same thing. She just got the golden handshake. I said, take advantage of it. Now you have the opportunity to choose something different, to do something that really sits with your heart. And we were newly in love, shall I say. We met in 1998, and there was only one thing we knew. When you're in your mid-40s and life gives you things, you just appreciate things more. And we knew what we wanted, and one of the things we wanted was to be working together, having our own business. And we thought, what better place to build our own business than here on the internet? And I got to tell you guys, it's been a lot of ups and downs and a lot of amazing things. But first and foremost, having our online business means I just pick up my computer, my laptop goes with us wherever we choose to go. It has afforded us the lifestyle over the years to be able to pick up and go wherever we want. We've had ups and downs, so it hasn't always been rosy. However, whenever the family asks, whenever they need anything, it's very easy for us to be able to say yes, because we just pick up our business and off we go. We can still do the things we need to do every day and be with our family, which I have discovered is exceptionally important and growing. It was pretty amazing when we had children, and although our children aren't ours together, we each have 3 children, and we have a blended family that's pretty amazing. And it is pretty awesome that blended family has created 9 grandchildren for us. And if it wasn't for this amazing business that we have, that I can just plug into my computer, more so that I can do right here on my cell phone, because I can do it all on my cell phone, I'm living Janet's dream. This is my dream come true for me, because it's all I ever wanted to do was become a success online. Not the right word I want to use, because I don't know what that really means to people, to become a success. I consider myself successful because I don't have to leave the house every day to go to a 9-to-5 job. And I know that many of you who are here, who are listening, are in that same position where you're in a 9-to-5 job and you're looking at Now Lifestyle to be that vehicle for you to get out of that 9-to-5 job. And I'm telling you that is the absolute right vehicle. So my why gets bigger and grows and grows and grows every day. I love what Dawn and I do here, and how we can help so many around the world really learn to live their dreams. And I'm looking forward to helping each and every one of you live your dreams into the future forever, so that you can choose what you want to do. And I know Dawn's why is similar to mine. but he's so much more eloquent. So Don, come up and share why we're here.
Hello and welcome everyone. Don Legere here, and here's my story. Jan and I started in this business about, 15, 16 years ago. And we are still connecting with people who joined our list 15 years ago. We just had a house guest, and she said she has known Janet and had been following Janet for about 15 years. And finally we're doing business together, and finally we're working together. But that's the importance of building your list. It's a simple thing. It's the time, because it isn't. It's something that you need to do if you want to make money online. Now, the other reason why I like working online, very simple. I can go and do and be whatever I want, whenever I want. A couple of years ago, Jan and I traveled 6 months out of the year, and we still made some decent money. Working with Joel Terrian, we've earned over $250,000 with Joel. And now with Now Lifestyle, that's going to accelerate that into the millions. I can see it now. I can see it through our monthly and our weekly growth. People are motivated. People want something different. They want to get out of the cycle of working for perhaps minimum wage and not getting any rewards for it. So the fact is simple. Online marketing is, I think, where most people are going to be in the future. Joel is very supportive of online marketing. That is what he has always done. He loves it. This is where he makes his millions from, and we all can too. So guys, bite the bullet. If you're not all in, get all in and start earning the maximum that you possibly can from this pay plan. Because you can and you will if your intent is clear and your actions are, or maybe even imperfect actions, but just take action. You will start building for your future, and your family will say, wow, what happened to you? That's awesome. So just do that. I love working online. We can do whatever we want, whenever we want, and so will you too, especially with our help and our expertise from all the knowledge we've gained through the years. So Jan, thanks for letting me come on up, and I'll pass the room back over to you.
Well, thank you so much, my love. And you guys, some of you, well, Will met us in Cabo. That was pretty exciting, and he can tell you from meeting us. And I'm trying to think if there's anyone here. I mean, Steve's met us in person. I don't think anyone else has quite met us in person. Oh, Barbara met us in person. What am I talking about? We spent a whole day in Souk with Barbara. Had way too much fun. And what you see is what you get. Dawn and I absolutely love what we do. We are the funniest couple on the planet. We love to nitpick at each other. It's hilarious. But at the end of the day, there's no place I'd rather be than here with Dawn doing what we do. So who wants to come up next? Well, look at that. Don was the first one to introduce himself. He's that man. He really is. He really is. All right. Will Buckley, all the way from Germany, is going to come up. We got to spend some really awesome time with Will in Cabo, and I'm looking forward to spending time with all of you at the next event. It was really fun to meet Will and Cynthia and just spend that quiet time and just, the hangout time. You get to know a person a little better that way than just here, doing business all the time. And I'm really anxious to hear Will's why. I've heard him talk about it before. He spoke about it in Cabo, and I'm sure he's worked on it a little bit. So without further ado, please, nice round of applause for Will Buckley, all the way from Germany. Take it away, my friend.
All right. I'm Will Buckley. I'm 52, going to be 53 here pretty soon, and I've been working online for a long time. Like I said in my comments, in 2005, I bought a website and I asked Janet for some advice, and she gave me advice back then. It was, you need to use it to build your list. Of course, I didn't listen to her, and I've been playing around online for a long time. But I've hosted my websites with Joel for a long time, too. Now it's about a year ago, about 5 months, a year ago, I had gone to the doctor for my annual checkup. And when I went, he told me that my cholesterol was high and that I'm pre-diabetic and I needed to do something about it. Now, I too have been an athlete my whole life. I ran track in high school. I played every sport you could think of in my 20 years in the military. And I thought, there's no way, I'm not still that same person. Every time I looked in the mirror, I noticed my belly was getting bigger and bigger. So anyway, there was a couple injuries in there too. About 5 years ago, I broke my ankle, and then I, waited, and before I could recover, I slipped and fell, and I just kept saying, well, I'll get to it. Well, now I'm healthy, and talk about perfect timing. Along comes Joel Terrian, and he's got this site where you can work out for 7 minutes. Well, I'm sold. So when I started this back in March, I went all in completely from the beginning, and I've been using the workouts, and it's the best thing that ever happened. And as Cynthia will say, my wife, she says, well, I've been trying to get you to the gym for the last 10 years, and you won't go. But, I'd rather listen to Joel anyway. So what it comes down to is, to me, this is a perfect program. I like the workouts. I like the simplicity of it, that you just have to do fiber, and you just have to do protein. And I don't have to worry about all that other stuff, like counting calories and those kind of things. So this has been great. So that really is on the workout side what really brought me in. And I was bound and determined to get to that first event in Cabo, and I did whatever I could to get there. And I even brought my wife. And we met some phenomenal people, to include Janet and Dawn. And we had a really great time. And that's when I really saw the business of it. And so now all I'm doing is promoting, building my list, and looking for somebody who understands it the way that I understand it. I don't care if I have to talk to 10,000, 100,000 people to get a few to understand what I'm doing. I'm just going to keep going. There's no quitting. I haven't been this focused in years. And as somebody with ADHD, you could probably understand that I get distracted all the time. But this is the first one that I've stayed true to, and I'm building my list, and I'm going to make it work. I think that's about it. All right, back to you, Janet.
Wow, Will, that was powerful. What can I say? And, I love your leadership. I love working with you. Meeting you and Cynthia in Cabo was, one of the highlights of our trip. We met so many wonderful people there. We became family. We're not just, working together in each other's downlines. And you guys all need to know that. You are all family. And I want more than anything for you to experience success like I know it can happen, and it really is a simple thing. Number one, you got to have your why. Will's why is very powerful, and I'm really excited to be a part of that and to help him achieve that. And I know it's going to happen way sooner than he expects. This could be his last year teaching. Wouldn't that be cool, Will? Hey, wouldn't that be cool? All right, so who's up next? Barbara? Or Maureen? Barbara, you ready? Do you want to give it a shot? I see that you're on your cell phone, so I assume that you can click the talk now button on the cell phone. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Oh, that's okay. Well, next time we'll get that. We'll make sure we check we'll do a sound check. It's been a long time since I had guests up, so we'll just start doing a sound check to make sure the sound is just down at the bottom. You'll see that there's little slider buttons, and you can turn your microphone up or down. The computer kept booting you. Okay, so Barbara, as long as there's a talk now button on your phone, I do think you can come up and talk. So let's give it a shot, shall we? So Barbara Forberg, who we got the pleasure of meeting in Souk, BC. Souk is on Vancouver Island. It's in the island in the Pacific Ocean. We had phenomenal weather. Remember that, Barbara? I mean, the weather was not predicted to be like that. We were sitting outside enjoying the sun. It was just, we had brunch together and hung out at the cabin on the ocean and got to really know each other. And it was powerful. It really and truly was. So without further ado, I can't wait for you to hear Barbara Forberg's story. So sit back, take notes. You're going to love this one. Let's give it a try, Barbara.
Hey, I don't know if you can see me or not. Is it working?
Oops, looks like clicking that talk now button might have just booted her out, but let's give it a try again, Barbara. If we can't get it working, we're gonna have to figure out how to get it working for you for next week. Okay, so let's give it another shot on your phone. Everybody, cross your fingers. Let's send out some good connectivity to Barbara so that she can stay connected. Okay, over to you, Barbara.
Hey, I think I just did that. I hit the off button, so that was me. So so where to start? I I thought I would be on my laptop, so this kind of sucks. But so I'm a stay-at-home bookkeeper. I've been working out of the house for about 10 years. I've tried this online business stuff off and on so many times, and it was always the give us money and by the next day you're gonna have piles of money coming in on PayPal. It never happened, and well, let's see. About a year ago, I decided to try again, and that's when I did finally have it sinking in that you have a lot of time and be consistent. So as I was going through that, building my list, I was one of those people who clicked on the link with Joel, and I was immediately sold. No idea who he was, but just those first few videos where he talked about eradicating diabetes, the opportunity, I was sold all in, and I've been loving it. And I've actually seen results in the bank account and had people awesome. But part of my main goal, if I go back a little bit, I think maybe 6 years ago, I went on my first trip ever. Like, I had never been out on a vacation or done anything on my own. I have this favorite band that I follow, and I decided I was gonna go see them in Seattle. But I was terrified of driving in the city because I've never done that. So instead of going to Seattle, I decided to go to their Mexico show, which is just fly into Arizona, get on a bus, and drive 4 hours into this little town in Mexico. And it was just life-changing for me. I mean, it was a 4-hour concert on the beach. I met amazing people, and just discovering that I could go do this stuff was fantastic. So I seen them in June, and then in September I went off to Vegas to see them again, and I went skydiving, and I picked up a few other bands I liked, and I had gone to Denver and did a few road trips, Tombstone and all that, and that was just in a window of maybe 2 years. And then about a year ago, I took a fall. No, it was 3 years ago now. I took a fall, jammed up my back really badly, and I haven't been the same since. And I haven't been on a trip, and I work all the time, and I'm sitting at my desk 10 hours a day, just stiffening up all the time. So the appeal for me of now lifestyle is just massive because, you know, it never used to bother me to work as much as I did when I could go and have these fun adventures. But now I hate it. I despise being at my desk 10, 12 hours a day, chasing people to pay, not having the flexibility or the lifestyle is awesome because it's residual income that I can build to get me out of the bookkeeping business, and once I get my butt in gear with the actual 7-minute workout, it's going to help fix up my back. At the moment, I'm just kind of doing a slow 30-minute walk on the treadmill for now, just to kind of get things back in line. But once I get on the 7-minute and shaking up my back muscles and that, I think it's going to be awesome. I've already booked myself for it's in February, which is another one of my music things, and so I have to be in shape for a 5-day cruise where I'm just chasing around bands and friends on a 15 days. So so I think that's about it for now. I kind of blah 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 sweary about that, but yeah, that's all I have at the moment.
Well, you can come here and blah, blah, blah anytime you want, Barbara. That was awesome. You know, have you noticed a theme here? We're kind of all on the same path. Is we see now lifestyle as the vehicle to help us live the life of our dreams. And, you know, there's a lot of network marketing companies out there that, you know, they brag that they can do that for you. I really believe this can. And Barbara, thank you for sharing that. You were awesome. I just love working. I love working with all of you guys, and I can't wait till we are all experiencing that exponential growth that I know is coming. Because remember, we're at the very early stages of Now Lifestyle. Now, last but not least, is Maureen Charlton coming in all the way from the UK. Maureen, are you ready? Maureen is so ready that she even recorded her video already. She uploaded it into the Now Lifestyle group. She's got her story down pat. She knows what she wants, and I am really excited that she put her hand up right away and said, I'm going to do this. And ever since she's come into Now Lifestyle, she's been eager and learning and, you know, asking questions and just she's going to make this work. And that just gets me so excited. It fills my heart more than you guys can imagine. So please welcome Miss Maureen Charlton all the way from the UK. Over to you, my friend. Yes, Maureen, you just click the talk now button when I let it go and it's gray. You click it and everything will come up, okay? Let's give it a shot. Just a quick question, Maureen. Are you on a Mac or a PC? And I made you moderator, so that should free up the button. Is the button, are you able to click it now? Give it another shot. Oh, you're on a MacBook Pro. Okay. That's the challenge, is that you need to have a special software to run the software on a Mac. Should have checked into that before. Maureen, I know you have your video on Facebook. Okay. I'm wondering if you uploaded it to YouTube by chance? Or do you know how to go into Facebook to get the link to your video? Not yet. Okay. Do you know how to get the link to your video? Because I could share it with them, so that if you can get us the link, that would be awesome, because I would love to just post that in here for our group so that they can listen to your story, because you did such a phenomenal job. I know some of you have already seen it, right? Put your hand up if you already saw Maureen's video. She posted it in the Now Lifestyle group. In here, Maureen. So if you could just post it in here. You haven't seen it? Well, you're going to love this, Ernestine. You really are. Yeah, post it in the text chat. It won't show for you on your end, but it does for me as a moderator. And I will grab it and copy it and give it to our group here. I could go to Facebook and find it as well. I know it's there. But if you could get me the link to the video, that would be awesome. If you have challenge, let me know. Well, I just want to say a big, huge thank you to everybody who came here and poured your heart out. Like, you guys are amazing. And I know that it got all of you kind of excited, right? So has it got the rest of you thinking about your story? Connie, I know, Connie, you're going to come next week. I've got you written down here. Eileen, I know you have a story. Ernestine, I know you have a story. Greg and Jenny, are your stories getting ready? Good. I would really like to put you on the spot. In fact, I am going to put you on the spot. We're even live on Facebook. This is live, but I would like you guys all to commit to coming up next week and just sharing your story. You know, if you make the commitment, you'll find your story. And it doesn't even have to be, you know, like Joel says, if your story doesn't get you down on your knees, it's not the right story. And my story does get me down on my knees. I will admit that. So let me see. All right, so I got to click on it to get it first. I'm just going to check it, so bear with me, guys. I'm just letting the video load before I post it in the room. All right. You know, I mean, my story can go on further. We've had, so Will, do you remember Hania that was in Cabo? She was, I love to tell people that, you know, she healed my finger. Because she did. I caught my finger in the patio door. She's a Now Lifestyle member, and she actually happens to be a healer, and she healed my finger. She, you know, it started to swell up. It was bleeding. It was all purple, and within minutes, the pain went away. The swelling disappeared. The bruising disappeared, and there was just a little cut. There was no bleeding. It was unbelievable. Oh, you guys rode together a lot? Oh, that's awesome, Will. So you got to meet her. Well, what's really cool is that because of our connection in Cabo, you know, and we really did have a connection, I invited her to come to Calgary to work with our granddaughter. And I think some of you know about that, right? That our granddaughter has had hip dysplasia. And, you know, after talking and working with her in Cabo, because she was working remotely, we did ask her to come and work with our granddaughter. And I'm really happy to report that things seem to be working. So we're pretty excited about that. We can't say it is until she goes for another ultrasound, but I am confident that this little 4-month-old baby is not going to need surgery in a few months. So I'm really grateful to that. And we work together really, really well. She's an amazing person. And she really helped me. We did a lot of work together, and you know, one thing I know for sure is this is what I'm meant to do, and this is where I'm meant to be, and I'm excited to be here with each and every one of you. And so if we have anyone that's on the call listening on Facebook that's still a guest of Now Lifestyle, or you're watching this replay and you haven't yet decided to join, get back to the person who invited you here today and become a member of Now Lifestyle. Go all in. Go all in. Take the risk, because there is no risk. Because if you put the effort into this business, it pays back exponentially. I have to tell you that. Never seen a business that's so simple to build as Now Lifestyle, because it allows you very easily to build your list. It gives you the ability to follow up with the people that are on your list, and it gives you everything you need to grow that income that you want to grow, to give you the lifestyle that you want to live, to let you live your why. Isn't that awesome? Grow slow, grow fast. Doesn't really matter. Build slow, grow fast. That's right. That's really how it works. Sounds kind of like an oxymoron, doesn't it? But build slow, grow fast. And Will, thank you for saying you'll come up next week. Before we close off for today, I don't know if there's any questions. If there are, just throw them out there for me. But I want to get another commitment out of who's going to come up and share their story next week. Next week, I want to talk a little bit about, I haven't decided yet, so there's lots of things I want to talk about. We'll go down that path as we get there. But I think that hearing your stories and having you talk about your why and you know, really, why are you doing this? And you're in Now Lifestyle, you're in our business, most of you are growing, you're seeing some income every month. Let's get that business on the bigger edge. Let's build slow and grow fast. Because when you build slow, it's about connecting with the people that are coming into your group, finding those leaders, getting people to duplicate what you do, And trust me, duplicating what we do is not a difficult thing. Yeah, find someone who's just like you. I mean, that's what makes Facebook such an awesome place to go and promote and grow is because you can, let me see. All right, so, okay, so there it is. Did I post the link to Maureen's video? So if I didn't, there it is. Go and have a look at Maureen's video. Go check out her why. We'll get this video out there and shared. You know what? Once it's up there, you guys can share this video on your wall. Let other people know that you are excited about the Now Lifestyle opportunity, that you are excited about where it's taking you. And let me say something, okay? If you have not yet started the 7-minute workout, and that, you know what? The little things, the more I'm able to do more. So, Darla, is that you saying that you're going to be here next time? Stronger when you build it right the first. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, and that's absolutely right, Darla. When you follow the 10-day cycle and you really understand the concept of only working that muscle out once every 10 days, it's amazing what happens. I mean, I've never seen definition in my arms like I can see. I mean, I'm not like Joel and this big muscle builder, but there's definite definition there. And I know that you can all see it. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I can see it and feel it in my back as well. Excellent, Greg. I'm really glad to see that you're committing to that. And I will be coming out for all of you. Oh, I'm going to sneeze in a minute. Maybe not. Don't you hate that when you get a sneeze and then it doesn't come? Well, if you need to get working on your arms, Ernestine, I don't know if you're using the 7-minute workout yet. If you haven't gone in and set up your fit profile, it is one of the first things you need to do because trust me, okay? I've got a little bit of experience here. I've been marketing online, and let me tell you that when you become a product of the product, meaning you start doing that 7-minute workout, and after the first 10 days, you're going to notice results. I guarantee it, because when you start that second 10-day cycle, all of a sudden you notice that, well, wait a minute, I'm stronger. I need more resistance. I need more weights. I need to do what I need to do. Yep, so get working, keep doing it. I'm glad that you've started it, Ernestine. You will see results, I promise you. Yep. And that's right, darling. So as you start to see results, as you start to see those muscles grow, as you start to see the fat disappear because you've added that fiber to your diet, you're going to start telling other people. You're going to get excited on Facebook. You're going to get excited wherever you are, and people will start noticing you even offline. So that's it for me today. You guys are amazing. Continue to be amazing. I love you all. I look forward to helping you all grow. And to all of our viewers on Facebook, have a great day, everyone. From Janet and Don Legere, big hugs out there. We'll see you next Wednesday, same time, same channel. Bye for now.